going live at 5 and 4. Well, we're live now. We are live. So we're a little bit behind from what you guys are seeing. Not by a ton. But
Where you want that?
this method's fine. What's happening, everybody? It's been 67 years since we've done a live stream, and Becca made me do this
Literally.
one. Becca drugged me out here.
Cause for celebration.
We hit 200,000 because of you puppies. So it's been a huge achievement. It took us, what, 3.5 years to hit 100,000, and then took us a year and 4 months to hit another 100,000 to get to 200,000. So huge shout out to everybody for supporting us and watching our videos, and we really appreciate it. It's, you know, this is the hardest, most stressful career I've ever had by far, but it's worth it because, I mean, where else can you do whatever you want to do pretty much on a daily basis? It's an awesome opportunity, and we thank you for it because you guys allow it, of course. Yeah, we appreciate everybody for supporting us. Do you want me to? Someone said, "Why are you both so fat?" Well, you know, several reasons really. Mostly food, probably. And we won't have to see that guy again. So, ha! You're a loser.
No, we did put somebody else put it again.
No, that's his again. He put it twice. It'll block it though. So already right off the get-go, oh, there's Pogo Stick Nick.
It's been a long minute since you've been done this.
Yeah, we why is it hiding that, guys? That don't make no sense. But thank you, Nate Kilgore. Take my money and save my name. Nate Kilgore wanted us to do, he won the 50K mini bike when we have 50,000 subscribers. We gave away that that mini bike, and then at our meetup at Windrock, he won a Tillotson engine, and then the other day he won a week of scuba diving in Belize, was it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was like Belize or something. So Nate's ultimately forfeited from all giveaways because he's probably going to win them. Yeah, I'm trying to read some comments. They're going by pretty quick. But someone said y'all both are sexy. That is what we like to hear.
Right after someone says they're fat.
And someone says fat people matter. We do matter. But and what's funny is I'm a fatty McButterpants, and it's not like I binge eat or nothing. Like, I eat 3 meals a day. I don't eat candy. I don't drink Cokes. Like, a rare occasion we'll buy like a orange vanilla Coke, but it's not often. We drink water at dinner when we go out to eat. On rare occasions we'll get tea or something. It's just crazy. I think my stress.
Metabolism.
Yeah, I have really low metabolism. Have been fat since I was a kid. It don't matter what I did.
I like snacks.
Well, there you go.
I have no excuse.
Sean Clark, we appreciate it. Sean's been a supporter of the channel for a long time. He says, "Hey man, it's been a while. Good to see you guys. Been a sub for a while now. I'm glad to see how you have grown the channel." And we appreciate people like you supporting us, because I'm telling you, Sean Clark is one of those names I always remember, from Pogo Stick Nick, Sean Clark, Nate Kilgore, because Nate wins every freaking thing. And like Bubs and Etard, you know, there's some names that's been around forever.
Very long time.
But someone was asking if we was going to get a dirt track car earlier. No, we will not be getting a dirt track car.
That would be fun, though.
It's a money pit and a half. There's no way. I already have enough money pits.
Yeah.
They're sitting all around me. But someone said, "How much do you make off YouTube?" Before taxes? We talking before taxes or after taxes?
I literally cannot read any of that.
But you what?
I said I can't read any of that.
Oh yeah, Becca's blind as a bat.
Blobs.
I don't know why she won't go get glasses. But so we're really close to moving in the shop. We're getting a lot of stuff done this week. We'll be working. So Becca's got her phone going, and it looks like her phone's faster than what? Okay, there it is. Okay, Derek Ramey, keep it up, man. You are killing the game. We appreciate it. I tell you. I don't know why it's blocking a lot of people's comments. I don't know why. Oh, okay. Yeah, so try to keep any kind of swear words out of your message because it's blocking you if you do it. Like if you say, even if you start out, it still blocks your comment. YouTube does, so I have to unblock it. And if I don't see it, then no one's gonna see it. So someone wants a mini bike update. The 301 mini bike update. There's not one. The frame was cracked, so we basically scrapped that frame, and we was going to do something else with it, but I kind of got out of mini bikes for a while. Like, we still enjoy Lonnie's mini bike. Becca has her Trailmaster, and then Lonnie's mini bike is now my mini bike, and he has a CR80 because I'm too gravy bones for the suspension. How long are you letting the beard go? I've let it grow longer. I'll probably end up cutting it in a month or so. If it gets much longer, it starts getting wavy and starts looking crazy. And I don't like to have to fix my beard. That makes me feel like a lady. So if I can't just get out of the shower, brush it, and that's it, like run a comb through it, and that's it, then I trim it.
I think it's been looking really good lately.
Maybe it's maturing in its old age. Someone asked where we're from. We're from East Tennessee. Which one?
It's about to pop up.
But
that one he's put it a few times.
Oh, Matt's getting blocked. Matt, quit being a loser. Take a hard look at your life, Matt, and just look at every way you're being a loser, and not do those things. But we should be in the new shop, like in the shop part of it, hopefully in the next 2 weeks to 3 weeks. But the office will not be done for probably another 2 weeks after that because we're focusing. Once we get the office in the dry, then I'm stopping on the office to complete the insides of the garage, which me and Brandon's going to get a large amount knocked out. I'm no huge fan of ladders and heights. So when Brandon's there, he don't care. He's like a monkey. He'll climb through everything. So I cut stuff for Brandon, hand it up to him, and he puts stuff up high. If he likes to be up there, there's no reason for me. If I fall down, I could take out a small town and just sheer weight alone. Thank you, Derek Ramey. We appreciate it. It says keep up the fire content. I've been watching my Roku channel like very little. I don't watch my own videos, but Becca leaves them on for we got a new dog. And when we're gone, if we're running to town or something. Oh yeah. But if we run to town or something, she'll put our Roku channel on for the dog, just so there's noise and stuff. And I'll come in and watch it for just a few minutes, like a quarter of an episode. And I've noticed, like in the last few months, I think my videos 3 months ago was way better than they are now. In every way, honestly, like in editing and humor, everything. And that's because Lonnie's married now, so Lonnie gets home. Lonnie's in a better position at work, so he has more time, but like he don't get home as late. But he, of course, spends that with his wife, and he should. And then he comes over on like almost every Saturday, not quite everyone. Love what you guys are doing. Keep it up. Thank you, Travom. I hope I'm saying that name right. We really appreciate the donations. They help out a ton because we're broke, because we're building a garage. But yeah, I feel like mentally, I haven't been in it the last couple months. Like it's been very frustrating being by myself. It's hard doing videos being by yourself because you can't be funny to no one. You know what I mean? Like me and Lonnie, we get to bounce stuff off each other in Braxton. And then sometimes when Lonnie's over, I'm just so tired from working so much that I just want to hang out with him. We've talked about that before. But yeah, it's fan 1701. The Earth Dog is sweet. Randy rode it, and I'm telling you, Randy's so pumped about that go kart. And the next phase on it, which you guys won't see the video for a while, we're tearing it down, finishing some stuff like skid plate and some other junk with it, and getting it sandblasted, powder coated. Then Randy will receive it, and we'll make a video when he does. AAA, thank you so much for your donation. You should have put a comment. But yeah, I feel like.
I think you have to make a Gravy Bones logo.
Yeah, I'm wanting to make a Gravy Bones logo. It's going to be like a rat fink type logo of a super fat, just slobby guy on a mini bike. Like anybody ever seen Garbage Pail Kids cards? If you know, there's one fat one that's like oozing fat. It's hilarious. That's what I want to make as a mini bike. But Lansdowne Family Racing in here, he does our head porting because I don't have patience sitting down. I've ported some heads, but I'd rather not, because I got other stuff to be done. But he said, don't you get burnt out on us. Take time with your family and friends. It's at the point where I'm almost burnt out of it. I mean, it's really hard for me to make videos right now. We've been behind for the last week because we're working on the shop. And then what's so funny is I got super, super depressed. Like I've never been really, like, of course, like everybody, you'll get a little depressed every once in a while. But when I finished this garage, I got like extremely depressed, like crazy, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It was like insane. And we didn't put videos out for like 3 weeks or so when that happened. And, but like it feels like I'm getting to that burnout stage with this new garage. It's like every time I add a huge thing to our business, it's like I'm exhausted.
Like Tim told you earlier, working 2 full-time jobs.
Yeah, it's because we're trying to balance so many things with the new shop, with my kids. Like my daughter is cheerleader, so we're going to 2-3 games a week. That's over with after this week, probably, right? Maybe.
Most of it.
And then Grayson is in upward basketball. I'm sure a lot of you guys have an upward in your churches around your area. But yeah, it's extremely, extremely hard to stay in it right now. Like I'm telling you, I've been down and out the last like 2 months. And I hope it isn't showing in my videos. You got to stay positive all the time. And that's the hard thing about it. I see a lot of new YouTubers like Grindhard Plumbing. Me and John from Cars and Cameras talking about this. They're still in the honeymoon phase of it, where it's awesome. It's the best thing you've ever done. Where it'll slowly become a job. I mean, it's a job now. Really having to get 2 videos out a week is what kills me. Is because especially like doing this garage. If I wasn't in the garage and was in the garage, I think it'd be a whole different story because there's so much room. And here, I walk out here and get stressed out. Like I walk out here and look at all the junk we've accumulated.
Isaiah 24 said he played Upward back in his day.
I see that. How long has Upward been around?
I mean, played it in 3rd grade.
Oh, okay, so long time.
Yeah.
But someone said they'll donate a 600cc GSXF bike. Oh, I would love to have that. We can find a way to get it here. We would put it on something. Brazil, I can't pronounce your name, but said this person from Brazil said, say hello to Brazil. Oh yeah, so Terry Salem's Hike Fish Camp. Thanks a ton. You got me to finish my deuce. Hoping to go to the meetup and show you my 420 deuce. We are having. That's a perfect segue. Mm-hmm. So we just met with a off-road park called Off the Grid Adventures. You can look it up in Johnson City. They are, yeah, it's Off the Grid Off-Road Adventure Park or something. But it's in Johnson City. You can look it up. They got like the longest. They got 3,000-foot zip line. They have a asphalt go-kart track. Like a small oval, and they're going to set us up an area where we can play, we can ride on trails. So that's most likely where the meetup's going to be in April. Yeah, it's Off the Grid Adventures. And you can check that out, like I said, in Johnson City. That's where our next meetup will be, probably around April. It'll come out like a official. Yeah, it's going to be in April. I
posted it on Instagram already.
Okay.
It's on there. It's April 17th and 18th.
Yeah, April 17th and 18th, I believe. It's Friday and Saturday. So there's campgrounds close to the place for people that want to camp. There's no camping at the off-road park, But we're finally going to finish the buggy. The buggy's been on the back burner because we had to get Randy's cart done. There's a ton of like real tedious, time-consuming things. Moto Mule put it the best way. The last 10% takes 90% of the time, and that is true. Like brakes, running brake lines, and all that junk. There's just so much stuff needs to be done on it. It's little stuff, but it takes a ton to get that video content, and that's why. And like if Lonnie and Braxton was here, we could act stupid and have less work in a video, but it would be a funner video. But of course, Braxton's practicing baseball 5 days a week right now. So by the time he gets done with baseball, I'm done working for the day. I quit at 5 so I can spend time with my family because I normally go to bed around 10. It's really hard to stay in it right now, I'll tell you. Lansdowne, I do not think so. He said that he don't want anybody on the asphalt cart other than his asphalt go-karts. We've been contacted by 2 different people. Like the off-road park may want some stuff built like Randy's Yerf Dog. That would be pretty sweet to build like 4 or 6 of those. We appreciate it, Compact Garage. But it'd be cool. That's what I want to do. Is I want to build people vehicles, not necessarily building my own stuff all the time. Like I love to build my own stuff, but it doesn't make sense. Like my buggy was a negative investment all the way. Like the videos did not make enough money, and the sponsored videos. So with sponsors paying, it still didn't pay for itself. You know, it's a negative investment. When you're looking at this as a business, you have to look at things like this go-kart. Someone was asking about this go-kart behind me. It's a streaker go-kart. We're making it our test frame. So when I do an engine build, you guys don't have to wait to see it be put on the actual vehicle it's going on. Like let's say, so I built the boosted 670, you know, the 670 for my buggy. Well, I have all that video footage sitting on my computer because the buggy's not ready to be driven yet. Like it needs brakes, a bunch of little things need to be done to it. But building my own stuff, yeah, doesn't make sense in a business perspective. AAA donated $5. We really appreciate it. Don't know if the clone engine charging system is going to be released. I'm looking forward for a flywheel and stator that fits. You can contact DTV Shredder. They have those charging systems, and they can sell you the whole kit. I don't know how much it will be or if they have any in stock, but that's who made that charging system. It's the same one, the flywheel and all that kit. And it's a possibility that Go Power Sports could start stocking that part. I just need to talk with them and get them all linked up. We was going to bring the product out, but I think it's going to be a conflict of interest when you're working with, you know, sponsored people. You want to take care of your sponsors like they're taking care of you. So you don't want to bring out a product that could possibly hurt their sales on other products, if that makes any sense. Sean Clark said you're an inspiration for go-karts and mini bikes. Well, we appreciate it, Sean, and thank you for your donation. Bosho. Hair Gray too. That's another name. Hargrave. I always say Hair Gray. I don't know. There's no I in there. Hargrave too has been around. I've called him Hair Gray. That's your name now. Just suck it up and take it. We thank you so much for your donation. Should have said something with it. We do see your emoji.
Gold. We got 200,000 today.
Yeah, it's you know, it's crazy. Like I didn't think the 100,000 plaque was going to be that huge of a deal to me. You know, I've never won an award or nothing. You know, I was a little fat, white, redheaded kid. Yeah, no participation trophies or nothing. I didn't participate in anything. But when I did get that plaque, it did feel like an achievement. And then, but 200,000 don't feel like an achievement. I don't want to act like I'm ungrateful because I am grateful. I think it's just my whole mental state right now. It's just like I'm so bogged down, pretty much. And I don't mean to be like that. Trust me, it sucks. Steve will never do. I don't want to do any build offs with anybody. Like I don't like competition. Basically, maybe I'm a sore loser. I've always said that. I'm probably a sore loser is why I don't. But I don't want to go. I would build. I don't know. Another thing is like I was thinking it'd be cool to like if me and Chris built something or me and Cards and Cameras, but it would never work out because they want to build stuff their way. I want to build stuff my way, and it would clash so much. There's no way that could ever happen.
It's not that people don't get along. I think you just all have strong personalities.
Yeah, and it's just like I want to build stuff exactly how I want to build it. That's why I have my YouTube channel and my garage. I let people, like if Daniel has an idea or Brandon has an idea, Lonnie and Braxton usually don't, but but if they have an idea, I take their idea for sure. Like I look at everything they're saying and make sure I'm not being stubborn or anything like that. But Andrew Fallon, Fallon, maybe, says he has a Honda 929 I need a frame for. Oh, I can build you one. Thank you for your donation. He also said right after that, how do I get a cart made by RBG? If y'all need help, give me a shout. Willing to help you out. Keep up the good work and love the videos. We do build customer vehicles. You just got to email us at greg@rbgcarts.com, and we ask people not to waste our time. We don't want to seem like hateful with that, but I am extremely busy. I've quoted huge things for people before, like let's say big engine builds, and then it turns out they're like 15-year-old kid that has no money and like, okay, well maybe in a year or so I'll save up and get it. It's like, man, I spent like 2 hours making that parts list, you know. So you know, you always don't want to waste people. I don't like wasting people's time. I apologize to people all the time for wasting their time. But yeah, so that's why we don't do build offs. Basically, build offs are not good. They're good content, but they're not good mentally for nobody. It just puts stress on people, and I always think, why would I get in a competition trying to build something as fast as I can? Because it's not going to be a representation of my work, because I don't build stuff as fast as I can. You know, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I always think that's the worst way to show someone's work, because
I feel like you take pride in your stuff, and I'm not trying to say other people don't. I'm just saying you really take stuff seriously.
yeah, I look at stuff really closely. Sometimes I'll stop on something for a day just because I want to figure out the next part, the littlest detail, but I really overthink my builds, which I'm proud that I do that, because a lot of stuff, you know, almost everything, we don't have problem. Like Randy's cart, we jumped on it the day we put it together. I have full faith that that thing was going to be absolutely perfect, and it was. It ran. We had no problems whatsoever, other than like assembly process. We use non like regular nuts, but we're supposed to go back and take every regular nut off and put nylon lock nuts. That always gets overlooked on every build, and something will come loose because it's. I mean, there's 5,000 bolts on the thing. Jason explains things. Your channel is awesome and a huge inspiration to me. Keep it up, Redbeard. We appreciate it, Jason. Thank you for your donation. Did you get your package?
Oh yeah, I mailed that out like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, so Jason, you should have got your package we sent you, and we appreciate your support for sure.
Shout out your meetup again.
Oh yeah, and so since there's more people in here, our meetup's going to be at Off Grid Adventures in.
The address is Elizabethton, but it's
Johnson City, Tennessee. So Off the Grid Adventures, April 17th and 18th. That's Friday and Saturday. There's camping close by. We'll do a full video on YouTube, like, you know, a little quick video shouting out the place. Yeah. Tampa Boys Custom says, "See, you're only about the money. You really don't care about people." I don't care about you, if that's what you're saying. That guy, we had this dude.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know if that's the guy. He might be the guy. Nate said, "What's the giveaway and how do I win?" You got this. But anyways, this guy messaged us wanting us to go for it. Probably this same dude, I would imagine. But he wanted us to come to a drag strip. Said to bring my drag mini bike, which I don't even own no more. We stripped the engine off of it and sold it to Brad Hill, the guy that makes our tanks. He came down and bought it. So that was nice to get rid of it, because I only bought it or built it because people wanted to see us build it. I have no interest in a drag racing frame, just because why do you want a frame that's made for one thing? But this guy messaged us, said he wanted us to bring that bike that we copied one of his friends' bikes, which we didn't, but who cares? If I lost the race, then his whole family unsubscribes from my YouTube channel and they're going to shave my beard. And we just said, not interested, you know. And then he said he couldn't get Cars and Cameras, Go Power Sports to come out. So no one wants to come to your meetup, you know, like, probably because you're threatening to shave people's faces and have your whole family unsubscribe. But then the guy said, we don't support our fans. You can ask any people that met. A fan reached out to us, 2 weeks ago, Jeremy, who's been helping with the shop. Jeremy's a super nice dude. If you're a weird dude, then we're probably not going to meet you. But Jeremy was super nice, came and helped us out, and we're gonna help him out a ton with his go kart for his daughter. So, people can say whatever they want to say. Anybody that's met me knows our true nature, so who cares what people think?
It is fun to get to know normal people, though.
Yeah. Thank you, Triven. How far from Winchester, Tennessee? I have no clue.
Johnson City is very super northeast Tennessee.
Yeah. So the highest northeast area, you're saying? Yeah, it's like right on the North Carolina line.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's what you're asking.
I have no idea where Winchester is.
Yeah, Jason explained saying, "God love hate comments. They're all time. They never stop. They don't sleep. They don't rest." And you know why they don't rest and they don't sleep? Because they're not building anything. They're not doing anything productive, but banging that keyboard with their nacho cheese fingers from their Doritos.
In their mom's basement.
Yeah, in their mom's basement. But it's crazy that people. There's Randy. Randy Baker's in here. That's who got the Yerf dog built. Ryan, you're right. God is great. Amen. That's for sure. Amen, Papa, as we say. We don't know why. We just say it.
Our nephew was over the other day. He kept saying, "Why is everybody called Papa?"
Yeah, because every time we say anything,
we don't even know.
We're like, "Amen, Papa," or Papa. He only reads the people who are donating facts, and I'm out and unsubscribing. Laters, Nick. We love you. Don't let the door hit you or the good Lord split you. Hey, you didn't donate and I read that comment. You need to donate because I've already read your comment. Now you're in debt with us. Your new garage is looking great. We appreciate it, Sam. I figured people would gripe more about how we don't read our Facebook comments. Like, honestly, Becca will try to read them to me, but it's like, it never stops. People think I should work 24/7 and just think about go-karts. You have no idea how hard I try at night just to shut down from all this. Like, from talking to people, from being in everybody's eyes all the time. That's a different type feeling, being always watched and judged by people every single day of your life. You can't imagine how that is. You can have thick skin if you want. It don't matter. People will get to you sometimes. I've gotten really good at not letting it get to me, but you never know when something's going to get under your skin. Randy said, yeah, off the grid place is close to Bristol Motor Speedway. Yeah, it's real close to it. And Jason did get the package, so we hope you use that to win Gambler, baby. When is Windrock? I'm going to attend if you ever host this year. Just getting ideas if you have one. Yes, Windrock will be later in the year. What?
I emailed them today about September, but I have not heard back from them.
Yeah, so we're doing a spring and a fall meetup. We're going to try to do that every year. Windrock will probably be an every year thing, I think. I really think that should be an every year thing because especially we're renting these private trails.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. It's like $500 to rent these trails.
We'll have to charge.
And, there goes my phone. And we will have to charge to get in because we're having to spend $500 plus all the other money that's involved in it. But we're going to be as cheap as possible, just to help us recuperate some of the money.
Not trying to profit.
No, we don't try to profit off meetups in no way. We just try to recuperate some of our massive investment it takes. So Lansdowne said, goes from 200K to 199. 199,998 in just a few super chats. Haters gonna hate. But that one dude, when we said we wouldn't drag race him, he said that Go Power Sports or Cars and Cameras wouldn't attend. That he feels bad because he has to unsubscribe now. We don't support ours. We don't meet our fans and talk with them. We meet tons of fans, like it's all the time, and. He said he was unsubscribing, and I was like, well, we're sorry you feel that way and are mad about it. He said, in his words, he was butthurt about it. And then he tried, by the way, I ended up blocking the dude after this. I didn't reply back no more. They're not worth wasting your time. The guy kept trying to manipulate me, I guess. It was like, oh, well, Studs, what is it, Studs? Racing. Is it Studs Racing? Studs Racing's going to be there, so you're lost. And I didn't say, I wanted to say, sounds like it or something stupid. And then he said after that, that 75 mini bikes was over 75 mini bikes, all kinds of big racers. He just kept trying to, like, make me feel like, man, I got to be there. Nothing worked for the guy, but so then I just blocked him. Steven Garbrick said he's been here since 50,000 subscribers, and we appreciate it. That's for sure. Would you recommend a 3D Creations clutch on a drag Motovox build? In my opinion, that clutch, it was well made and well designed, but it's absolutely useless in my opinion. Why would I just don't understand. Like, even when we got it back then, once we used it, we both said, like, why would you want this? Me and Lonnie both looked at each other and was like, there was no point in having that. When you only have one gear, you don't need a manual clutch. There's no reason for it. The only thing that was cool was for bump starts. Chris from Rather Be Welding said, thanks, congratulations, dude, on 200K. We appreciate it, Chris. Chris has became a good friend of ours through this YouTube journey, and he'll be coming up to the shop, I'm sure, when as soon as it's done. And I read that, and Chris didn't even donate, so that just shows right there we're full of love and kindness. Nope, there's Jeremy. On his wife's YouTube page. How dare you, Jeremy? But we appreciate your help, Jeremy, for sure.
For sure, Dave.
Yeah, Lansdowne said, rather be Weldon. It's 1,999,000 subscribers minus 2. Because we had a couple guys leave us. But keep people right. I'm trying to read. There's a ton of comments. I'm trying to keep up.
Well, we've got more people, so I'll go ahead with the meetup while you read through there.
Okay.
We have a meetup planned for April 17th and 18th at Off the Grid Mountain Adventures in Johnson City, Tennessee.
Messy Customs, we appreciate you letting your kids watch us. That's why we always try our best to stay kid friendly. But yeah.
Is that turkeys?
Turkey. Oh, no, it's volcanoes. So Sam 3010 has put a bunch of volcanoes, a bunch of motorcycles, and a bunch of race cars. Exploding motorcycles and race cars is probably what he's saying.
Fire. Yeah,
lava.
Fire bikes and go-karts.
Not fire, lava. Molten rock. She was logged into his laptop. But Jeremy's been a huge help on the shop for sure. He's been coming down last 2 weekends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, last 2 weekends, and he's coming down hopefully again this weekend, and we should be able to finish the insides of the shop because me and Brandon's going to work some this week.
Hopefully.
I like turtles too.
It's like 20 degrees here. It sucks.
Yeah, it's pretty cold, but once you get in there working, you're fine. We appreciate it, Logan Glenn. We appreciate the kind words and the support because I'm telling you, there's a lot of dingbats out there. But actually, for the size of my channel and stuff, we actually have very little crap that goes on in comment sections. I do have to say.
Yeah.
But someone said they're surprised to see you welding the other day on the header cart. She would weld anytime I'd let her. Just most stuff is needs to be strong. So I'm like, well, why don't you weld some scrap? And she's like, I don't want to weld scrap. And I was like, everybody learned how to weld on scrap. Megan's just too good for scrap. She has to weld right on a chassis part.
I just don't like to do stuff that I feel like is a waste of time, like video games, watching TV, welding scrap.
Yeah,
it's not productive.
Yeah. John Doe, if we could find Banshees are hard to like, especially just for the engines. They're really hard to come by. To build something with a Harley motor, we have a Harley motor. We have a 883, like I think it's a 2003 883 motor, sitting in the garage, full harness on it and everything.
We posted it on Instagram the other day.
Good night, Nate. We love you. Keep it toasty.
Win some more stuff.
Win some more stuff. Or stop entering things to let other people have a chance. But I'm trying to read. Yeah, the header mini bike. So what happened with it was the engine was shipped without a clutch. So we did not know this, and it makes perfect sense. Remember how I was saying this motor revs super fast? That's because it's got no mass on it. It's spinning around. There's no clutch, like no clutch basket, nothing inside the case. And we didn't know that, of course, because the clutch mechanism's on the outside of the case, so the spring and everything, it feels like you have a clutch inside. But we didn't. We went out to ride it for the first time, and I meant to put that video out today, by the way.
Well, I just thought of that.
Yeah, I thought of it like
You
at
put it out in
2.
the morning.
But yeah, it was shipped with no clutch whatsoever. But the guy made it right, so we're fine. He didn't know it was like that. He honestly sent it not knowing it. You know, he didn't run the thing. It was a brand new engine that he bought from a company. He bought like a bulk of engines from a company. So, Sam 3010, I feel like you're a kid just hitting emojis. We don't know you're putting buses, front end of buses, a trolley car, a train, a cop car, fire truck, ambulance, and then a minivan. So it feels like there's a 5-year-old that got his dad's phone and got the notification that Redbeard's live and just banging out, cars and trucks.
Pictures.
Hello from Bellingham. What's WA?
Washington.
I don't know. We're idiots. So.
I'm pretty sure it's Washington.
Dustin says, congratulations. What a great channel, great content. And my daughter and I love watching. Keep up the great work. And I look forward to everything 2020 has in store for you. We appreciate it.
Oh.
What?
Wait for it.
Is it bad?
No. It's a long time no see.
Ah, Charlie Bellflower's in the house. Charlie's the guy that spent his whole 401k supporting Redbeard's Garage. The man has single-handedly donated more than any of you ever will. Not that we're trying to flex on you, but Charlie Bellflower has. I would hate to list the things Charlie's donated. We appreciate it, though, Charlie.
Got a good heart.
He's got a big heart. Someone said you should build a drag rail. We don't want to really necessarily build any drag racing vehicles right now just because we don't even have room to store stuff. Jam Hen says, you're welcome for the 200K subscribers. Laugh out loud. I subscribed yesterday. Oh, I wonder, it would be cool if YouTube would tell you who.
It does.
It does tell
on
you who.
On the new Creator Studio, it tells you like the last 5 people that subscribe to you.
Okay, so I was about to say that. Why don't YouTube, Google keep up with who was like on milestones like that? Like 200,000, that's a pretty big deal. I'd love to send them a T-shirt, just for like being the luck of the draw or whatever. But
now they're playing mind games.
So Steve said, if you put milk in your cereal, is the milk considered broth or soup? Need answers.
Cereal soup.
Soup, I would think, because soup.
Broth is clear.
Well, broth brings the flavor. Soup gets the flavor, brings some flavor, but gets the flavors from everything in the bowl. Yeah. So milk would be soup. We really break things down here at Redbeard's Garage and really think it out. You come to us with your cereal questions and we'll figure it out. Stephanie, oh yeah, Jeremy. I keep seeing Stephanie. It is super cold. I'm pretty good right now, but this hand is cold because it's on the mouse.
You want to move the heater on the other side?
No, I'll be fine. What happened to the bus? The bus is still alive and well, running great actually. We parked it at the. It's just so cold right now. We're not going to go camping right now.
We take breaks in the bus at the property.
Oh, good gosh! The last time we worked on the bus, when we got it ready for the Windrock, we spent $2,000 on that thing getting it ready, and I was just like, "Good gosh, this is ridiculous." So we had to take breaks on that. That's why the buggy expense and time is why we had to stop on the buggy.
Money for all this stuff.
Yeah, you're acting like we have 800,000 subscribers.
People, less than average people.
Yeah. Hard Gray 2 said, I'm considering a customer build like the recent Yerf Dog. I want to use the motor I have, a Yamaha 340 snow motor, E-Start, air-cooled, 30 horsepower. That'd be pretty sweet. We have a 40 horsepower 440 snowmobile engine, but the only bad thing, it's pull start. And that just, like I wanted to build Becca something crazy mean, but that would suck because number one, it's two-stroke. Two-strokes are fun for like us because it's full throttle or nothing. But I don't want to give. I want to give her something. Yeah, I want to give her something super reliable, electric start, all the
Two-seater.
nice. Oh, and the 650 Honda Rincon 4-wheeler that we bought from Charlie Bellflower. So again, thank you, Charlie. It's liquid cooled, which means we can have heat in it because all your heater is a smaller radiator that it blows air through.
Oh, that'll be nice.
So we could give Becca a 4-wheel
That's
drive.
what I want.
Yeah, a 4-wheel drive buggy with heat. 4-cylinder Geo engine kart. I have today. We was behind the Geo. One of the little. What is the Geo that looks like a Jeep? Tracker. Yeah. Ooh, Becca knowing
Dad almost
car.
bought one time
Huh.
from an old lady at church.
Lucas, Cars and Cameras, John invited us to Busco Beach, but we just feel like that's their meetup. I mean, I wouldn't want someone coming to my meetup after all the hard work that goes into it. I mean, don't you feel the same? I don't know. He invited us, but I always thought like, well, that's your meetup. I would rather you enjoy your meetup and not me rain on any kind of parade. Not that we would have a dent in their parade, I would imagine, but you know what I mean.
They got a big parade.
But yeah, Dog Grobber Kilroy says, "Congrats on 200,000. I think I was a 49,999 subscriber.
What?
49,999 subscriber.
So 50.
So 50,000. Yeah. Someone said 8 degrees in Maine right now.
Ooh.
Oh boy, that would suck.
Don't freeze to that.
Greeting from Flanders, Belgium. Well, we appreciate it. It's cool seeing people from all around the world. There's someone from Southern California. Thank you, Daniel J. Build her a Barbie Jeep. We're not into the Power Wheels. Oh, well, Barbie Jeep. Becca's not a pink girl. She's not a ditzy, girly girl.
No.
She's a welder. She's a pipe welder, guys. You think she's going to drive a Barbie Jeep? She's going to drive an F-350 with stacks on it, baby. With a Joe box in the back. I tried to get Becca to get an F-150 when we bought her Explorer.
I need a third row.
Yeah, and I said you got a bed, but that never has to be made. But yeah, is Duramax better than Predators? I think they're the same as Predators in build quality. They're just cheaper because we have discount codes. We're getting 6 discount codes this year, so that means 6 times this year you can get like 20% off a Duramax engine. And we have had absolutely no problems. We beat the crap out of a bunch of their engines and never had a problem. I don't think it's fair to say they're better than Predators, but Predators aren't better than Duramaxes either. I would buy a Duramax even over a Honda. I know people's going to swear by Honda engines, but they're the same quality. I've been in Hondas and I've been in Predators, Duramaxes, all brands engines, and they're all the same. Actually, I've seen worse cases in Predators in casting problems. Dustin.
Wait, read that.
Well, sorry.
Chris up there. He's up right now.
This?
Yeah. No.
Sorry.
Scroll up somewhere.
Say oil.
Yeah.
Oil. Oil.
We say oil. And
I have to say oil, and that just sounds dumb. It's oil. That's what it is. So Dustin, I cannot pronounce your last name because I'm a retard.
Is he a patron? Are you a patron?
Dustin, are you a patron?
I just recognized that last name.
But he said, thank you for the Christmas card. Put this money into something nice for Miss Redbeard. Dang it! Per my daughter's Lily's request, because she says she doesn't see enough girls things. She's 8. Okay. It's hard. Your comment came up in orange on white letters, and it's extremely hard to read. Me and Becca was talking, like, since Lonnie can't be here as much. Yeah, so since Lonnie can't be here as much, Braxton can't be here as much, it would be cool if we started using Becca more in the garage, because it's not like she's dying to do stuff out here. So
I told him the only complaint, like, I'm willing to do stuff, I just can't do it in 30 seconds like he wants it done.
Yeah, I'm pretty, like, if I give Lonnie or Braxton a task, I love Braxton to death, but I cannot watch him do anything. Like, just because the way my mind works, it's like, I'll get it. I'll get it. You sit down for a minute because I can do it. I know how fast I can do it, and I know it's just him learning, but it's just that's my personality, I guess. Oh, Papa. uh,
Who said that?
J Matthews 03. Oh, Papa.
Oh gosh.
Uh, but I've been subbed at least 3 years, and yes, Mama Beard needs her 4x4 with heated seats. If I wasn't so broke, I'd be a patron. Well, we appreciate it either way.
Hey, if you can't support monetarily, you can like and share.
The biggest thing you can do is like, share the videos, and watch those ads repeatedly. But me and my 3 boys love this channel. We thank you for watching Bubba Steel. Jeepers, Mister, you're really strong.
We need that logo too.
Yeah, we do. We do still have the PO box, and we did get something. It's in. I remember that tonight. It's in my truck. We got it on Saturday when we was working on our garage. So I haven't. My truck is ridiculous right now, packed up with tools and stuff. But we did get something from somebody. They made us some heat sinks for our external reservoirs for the buggy. We'll be showing those in the video soon. But yes, we do still have our PO box. It's always linked in the comments or the description of the video.
It's on our website also.
Yeah, it's on our website also. Did you get a new house with the property? No, we're wanting to build. We're wanting to build a house once we get the shop ready, fully move into it, work out of the shop, and then prepare our house because there's stuff like paint, siding, and all that jazz we got to do. Burnt porches. Becca lit the porch on fire one night. I've did plenty of my fair share of things in this house. So it's get the house ready, sell it, then move in with her parents, never move out, mooch off of them, go on welfare, get food stamp. No, but live with her parents for however long it takes us to build the new house.
Which is going to take forever.
Because we're going to contract it, like subcontract it ourselves. But yeah. Someone's asking Randy. James Davis said this channel is okay. I'm pretty sure it's Brandon, but I'm not positive. Because I can't remember what his name is. What his name is on YouTube. We should. Oh yeah, we got a good.
His is City Coast Speak Shop.
No, it's James Davis. I'm pretty sure.
No, it's City Coast Speak Shop.
No, it's not. He's been commenting under another one. I think he made that one, but he forgot that he made it. So it's on.
Okay.
Our new shop is the actual garage part is 60 by 28, and then the office is 17 by 28. Because the concrete guys are so off square, we lost a foot in the build process.
Oh, mercy.
Oh,
YouTube says it's time to take a break.
Good gosh. YouTube says it's time to take a break. We'll see you guys.
I turned on parental controls on my phone for Grayson.
Oh, it's telling Becca. I thought it was telling us we needed to take a break. I was like, good gosh. We would love to have people. I see Chris Drave said he would love to ride at our new property. We would absolutely love people to be able to come there, but the simple fact is that's where we run our business, where we're going to run our business.
And live.
Unfortunately, people's going to look at what you have and how they can steal it while they're there, and that's the biggest problem with that is we're so scared we'd invite people out and the wrong person would end up coming. It's just like our first meetup and the dillweed that was drinking moonshine there. That's just the most disrespectful, unsafe thing to do when people's bringing their kids out. You know, it's just stupid stuff like that that allow us not to be able to do that, and it sucks. But unless you become like Jeremy's become a close friend, Jeremy's welcome all the time at our shop, just because we know we can trust him. He's basically proven himself. Not that I don't think people should have to prove themselves necessarily, but when you're doing this, you do. It is Brandon. I told you it's Brandon.
I know a few things though.
What?
Bubba said mooch forever just because it's fun.
Mooch forever?
Off mom and dad.
Oh yeah, just mooch. We should see how long we can live with her parents, and just keep bringing like old go karts and laying in their yard. And be like, no, I'm gonna take those to the shop
in a day or so. The first day. Somebody said, "What about the meetup?"
Okay, so one more time, we're gonna say, Tampa Boy's back. Where is he? The guy who was talking crap earlier. Tampa, I thought you unsubscribed from us. You're back already? Where's Tampa boy?
Our meetup is April 17th and 18th at Off the Grid Mountain Adventure in Johnson City, Tennessee. I think the actual address is Elizabethton.
I can't find Tampa boy's comments. Bless his heart.
He probably deleted them.
Tampa, we miss you. You have literally took down this channel single-handedly. So many people followed you when you left. Someone said our new house is a circle. Good luck finding the corner. What happened to? Someone said what happened to something. Son of a gun.
Emptiness. People are weird.
Do y'all go to church? Yes, we go to Fairview Baptist Tabernacle Baptist Church here in Sweetwater. It's a good old church. Some good people in there.
Somebody from Australia.
Ooh, we got Australia. That's one place I've always wanted to go.
I have to make an anniversary trip or something.
Yeah, it would be
With
cool
other
to go.
children.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to take our kids to Australia. They would cage Grayson because they would think he was a dingo. He's so wild all the time.
Yeah, it's like his daddy.
Chris, the IRS buggy, I have not touched it in over a month, probably just because we had to do Randy's cart. And yeah, it's probably longer than a month, but we actually have video footage filmed of it, not like a full episode yet, but a lot of stuff's been done. The engine's fully built on the buggy, which you guys have seen the engine on the buggy, but it's fully built. We have the build video coming out, but I didn't want to put the build video out until we started the engine. And then we've built the fuel cell. All the wiring's like 95% of the wiring's done. I'm about to build a little dashboard in it and do the pedals, brake lines, pull the CVs out of the back and put the boots back on from where we extended them, and then finish mounting the supercharger and stuff, and then it'll be back on the channel. Thank you, Mr. John. He said hi. Mr. John 613 Budget Bills. We appreciate your donation and support. Maybe we'll be able to make our land payment this month and not go bankrupt. Maybe not. Brandon says, I'm his hero, 200K. Stop. I seen someone said living with mom and dad is much better than living in a van down by the river. I don't know, living in a van down by the river, if you didn't have kids, would be pretty sweet. Working at Wallbounds, living by the river, shoot. Made the dingo ate your baby papaw.
Is that somebody we know?
I don't know, Jay Matthews 03. I don't think so. We could know him.
Jokes.
Yeah, so we, again, one more time, the meetup's going to be at Off Grid Adventures in Johnson City, Tennessee. There's camping sites around it, but no camping there. So if you want to come in and stay the night, we'll be there from Friday and Saturday all day, basically. And
they have all kinds of stuff to do there.
Yeah, they got a 3,000-foot zip line there. We're going to be giving away a free zip line, like pass, yeah, and go-kart passes and stuff like that. Like we always do at the meetups, we try to give as much as we can. We're going to be giving away a Duramax 440, probably a Tillotson, some other parts from Go Power Sports. So yeah.
We're working on Windrock for September.
He said nope. We don't know it. Do you have an Instagram? Our Instagram is redbeardsgarage.
All one word.
All one word. Someone else with crazy emojis. I like turtles for sure. Sam's Garage. I think I've seen your RC go-kart like on Instagram. I haven't watched it on YouTube, but I'm pretty sure I've seen your RC go-kart because for Halloween we was going to do a Halloween skit, but life got in the way of an RC the go-kart was going to be radio controlled, but like in the video, you wasn't supposed to know that. It was supposed to be like possessed. And we'll try to do it next year. And then I saw your video. If I'm hoping that's you, anyways.
So
Lansdowne said, so Nate gets to zip line for free while holding his 440 Duramax. Probably.
He's not even here to claim it.
Yeah, good gosh, that man wins everything. I tell you, people's gonna think because he's a patron and a friend.
He's already won this. Well, no, that was last year.
Yeah, like people, if he wins another time, he's out. You can't enter nothing else. People's gonna think we're cheating the raffle tickets. We'll get called into court for a raffle ticket Watergate. You know. But yeah, Sam's Garage. I'm pretty sure it was yours that I watched and seen it, and I was like, well,
Did you say I'm famous?
Yeah, because we seen it. But amen, Papa. But diesel go kart, that is coming up soon. It's actually a diesel golf cart is what we're going to do. Fan 1701, if you can make the trip, that's a long trip. But if you want to make it, you're more than welcome at our meetup. He made the last, or not the last one, the one before that.
The first one.
My phone's on the floor.
The first one ever.
And I can't read it.
Greetings from Germany.
Uh.
Nate runs for office. We're all in trouble.
Yeah. Hopefully he has some good morals behind him, if he does. Josh White. Josh White, there's a shout out, buddy boy. Y'all ever been to High Point, North Carolina?
I've heard of it.
I have not heard of it.
It's a climbing place, I think.
I'm not going there. I'm too big to be climbing and dangling over people. You do not want that scenario. But I'm trying to read some comments here. Can you help me with my Tecumseh 3.5? No, I know nothing about a Tecumseh. I've never messed with them, never opened one. Just because when I came into the go-kart game, Predators was all you seen, and no one makes performance Tecumseh parts, so I didn't even pay no. Just like a Flathead Briggs, I never paid them no attention because that's not what people was looking up and using. Tandem mini bike is under a tarp outside in mint condition, ready to be ridden. I actually drove it the other day. We need to make the last video on it, and then we're selling it. We got to sell it. The Super Scoot. Super Scoot's coming on the channel really soon for that last video, and then, our golf cart street legal in your country. Yes, you can ride golf carts on the road. Well, can't ride them on like a highway, but you can ride them in town and stuff. A lot of people do. No, Braxton's in here. He's
trying to text you.
And off the grid, there'll be like I don't know how rough the trails are in the woods, but he does have a lot of trails. So we're gonna try to make it up there in another month, and
we do have to
climb
some
trails
for that event.
Yeah. I tell you, Charlie said that was him texting me, so I'll read that later, Charlie. It's in the floor under my seat. We do not drag race, Steve. Too fat to drag race, and just I sold the drag bike right after we built it. Basically, we did the videos and then sold it. I didn't want it. You can message us on Instagram. Normally, I read and reply back to Instagram messages.
You have a lot.
Oh yeah, I always forget to check what is it called? Like where they're waiting to be accepted. I don't even know why they go there though.
Because we're not following those people back.
Oh yeah, so if I'm not following you, it'll go. So I'll try to get caught up on those because Instagram I like to stay caught up on because I like Instagram way better than Facebook. Facebook is like a place for your grandmother. Hey, my mama's on Facebook. I should. We should get. No, my mama's a gangster on Facebook. She ain't your ordinary grandma. She'll talk smack to you when you could have and I don't do this stuff, but like people in my family try to have heartfelt moments on Facebook, which you shouldn't. If you're trying to preach to your friends on Facebook, you probably don't need a Facebook. And my mama will just straight up come on there and basically, not in a polite way, but tell you you're an idiot, and call you out on stuff. Mama's a sweetheart. I wish she could be on our YouTube channel. Think of what kind of views we could get with Granny on here.
Oh gosh.
how do you clean a clogged jet? Blow it out with brake cleaner and run a little like a. You can get those metal files for like torch cleaning kit. That's probably the best bet. Um, but someone said monster go kart build. I have always wanted to build like a lifted, like crazy lifted go kart for like super deep mudding. That's all it'd be good for, not like rock climbing or nothing. And it'd be pretty cool. Are you planning on selling a go kart? We sell all kinds of stuff all the time. The reviewer is a loser and getting hit. Like people say the dumbest things. But any word on the Deuce? The Deuce got sold. What's funny is Scott the Deuce man ended up back with the Deuce and the motor off the Deuce. The guy who bought it took the motor off and was going to put it on something else, sold the Deuce to him, and then Scott the Deuce man ended up buying the motor from him. So, but yeah. But Becca drags me out here, and then she don't want to stay for the long run. But yeah, we're selling all types of projects that are done. I mean, they're fully done pretty much. But okay. So we appreciate everybody's support to getting us to 200,000 subscribers. It's crazy that we finally hit it. Who knows how long it'll take us to hit 300, but we're on our way. We're closer to 300 than 0, that's for sure. So we appreciate everybody supporting us throughout the years. We appreciate the people that kind of get after the idiots that comment, because it's really nice when you see your fans. I don't even like to call you guys fans. You know, it just seems
supporters.
Yeah, supporters of us is a better word for it.
Sticking up for you.
Sticking up for us, you know, because people say the dumbest things. But Steven, Joe Dirt is one of my favorite movies of all time. I love that movie. Chris said, "Of course he's seen Joe Dirt. What are you, an idiot?" Yeah, I have seen Joe Dirt. It's one of my favorite movies, Papa. But yeah, we appreciate you supporting us. And Etard's about to have a live stream. You can go watch him because we're about to get off here. I always have to wind down with like 30 minutes of TV or so before I can go to bed at night. I just try to knock everything out of my mind. But yeah, again, we appreciate everybody that's helped us throughout the years, all the friends we made throughout the years, and all the support. It's an awesome career. It's the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. It's the most stressful, emotional roller coaster.
But the most rewarding at the same time.
Yeah, but for sure the most rewarding. I hope you guys keep enjoying the videos. I'll try my best to keep doing good videos. That's the hard thing. You got to think, I got to make entertaining videos 2 to 3 times a week. It's crazy to say that because it don't seem like I have enough time, because I don't. But a few people want to know where I live really bad. But yeah, we appreciate you all. We love you guys. And we'll see you. We'll try our best to do a live stream this coming, maybe, probably not Saturday night. Sunday night would probably be the better one. Braxton could be over here. We can get that big dumb dummy in here. But
mark your calendars for the meetup.
Yeah.
April 17th, 18th, Johnson City.
Yeah, meetup April 17th and 18th, Friday and Saturday at off the grid Mountain Adventures, Johnson City, Tennessee. So thank you guys so much. We love you, and we'll see you on the next one.